Video number 5. Lost things every night. Some people in a small village far from the town. The village is next to a wild forest. Recently, many reports say that many families have lost cats and dogs. Then they looked around but found nothing. One fateful evening a man was in the house, but in a split second the cat was gone. He is determined to go deep into a dark forest. Long ago that forest was called the haunted forest. No one dared to go through. He tries to stay calm going deeper inside, and that's when things get chills to the bone.
What the f***? What the hell? Y'all seeing this?
As he approached, he heard the sound of knocking and the pounding of sticks. Then what was seen was a human in black clothes screaming hard in a corner of the woods. What were they doing there that had to scream so horribly? Then a black man chased after him. He tried to run away from this scary place. What do you think those dark people are doing here? Video number 4. Haunted bus route. A driver claimed that every time he reached the end of his bus route he stopped near an old cemetery. He always had a feeling of a strange presence which he did not explain okay. Then one day when his bus dropped off its last customer and stopped at the bus station. At that moment he began to hear a faint call like someone was calling him from inside the car. He looked around bewilderedly, then opened his phone to use the filter that could see ghosts when things started to get really cold.
Detectar las ondas de calor y estoy acá en el cementerio. Aquella pared es la del cementerio. La concha de su madre, ¿qué fue eso? Esa pared. La puta que te parió. A ver. No solo la concha de la lora. A ver. La puta que te parió. A ver. Eso que no hay nadie, ¿Y eso? ¿Qué onda? ¿Quién sos? ¿Quién sos? Toca el timbre, toca el timbre. Dale, toca el timbre. La puta que te parió, la puta que...
One fateful evening he transferred to another car and stopped at the end of the journey at that graveyard alone to see if ghosts dared to tease him. Everything gets chilled to the core.
La quinta parte. Vamos a ver si hoy captamos algo. La puta que le parió. ¿Qué fue eso? Parecieran como que me cerraron una ventana. ¡La puta madre! La puta madre, no grabo nunca más acá, Concha de su madre. Me están abriendo la puerta. Lo vieron, Quedó grabado. Quedó grabado. La concha de su madre. La concha de su madre. Me están abriendo. ¡Ay! ¡La puta que te parió! Yo me voy a la mierda. ¡Ah! La concha de su madre. No, no, no. La puta que te parió. La puta que te...
He started walking around when loud noises and knocks were heard inside the bus with no one around. Then the door opened by itself. The mysterious phenomenon becomes more and more powerful day by day. Finally he ran out of that car. Do you think that car is being haunted very strongly? Video number 3. Ghost under the bed. A couple after hearing their daughter cry every night in her room. The special thing is that every 2 a.m. she wakes up and cries alone, but when the mother comes in, she no longer cries. Then the mother patted and comforted her, and then the little girl fell asleep. And so many days passed. Lately she has been crying a lot and wakes up many times during the night like she is disturbed by something. The girl's father said he also had nightmares during the night. Girls sleep more, sulk more. It is clear that the daughter is hurting the couple because a child cannot tell her parents what to say. After many days, the couple decided to put a camera in their daughter's room to see what would happen. And one fateful night when the couple was sleeping, the daughter was still awake in her room, unaware that things were starting to get chills down her spine. The daughter was clearly listening to the music, as if she was looking for something. The girl bent down and looked under the bed, and then she ducked under the bed. She seems to be starting to feel scared. Panicking, she calls her mother, but the call is in vain. In the night, she goes deeper and deeper under the bed, and you notice that she has been something dragged under the bed rather than the girl crawling under the bed purely forcibly. When the mother turned the bed over, the little girl came out and did not see anything in it. This is a picture of the bed after the little girl came out. Both husband and wife said that the space under the bed was too small and no one was found. So what do you think happened to the daughter? Is it possible that some dark presence has become attached to a toddler? Video number 2. Police looking for ghosts. Here is a recording that I couldn't find the original after hours of searching. It was originally shared by a cop that a lot of people didn't realize was something much more horrifying in a recording. When the police broke into an abandoned hospital, they did not notice. After being reported in an abandoned hospital for several days was strongly haunted. They're running around in there. Right now the police are starting to come to you. See if you notice something terrible in there?
Caralho, bicho, que é isso, mano? Cuidado, Judá. Mano, não tem nada. Caralho, mano, que é isso, bicho? Caralho, mano. Mano, que é isso, bicho? Caralho, mano, bora, mano. Deus me livre, mano. Vai, mano, vai, mano. Vai, mano, vai, mano. Vai, mano. Corre. Caralho, mano, que é isso, bicho?
A door opened and closed roughly, leaving the group of policemen bewildered. But did you see, as those policemen were running away, you could see a terrified face quickly emerge from the edge of the door before disappearing into the wall. It happened so fast that it can only be seen when the video is slowed down. A very scary face rising in thin air and disappearing into the wall. Do you think that face could be that of a ghost or a demon? Video number 1. Abandoned factory haunted by former workers. Two men were in an old abandoned factory where, according to legend, many years ago, the police found a worker's body in a disrepair, and from then on there were reports of the worker's ghost wandering around the factory at night. Everything in the factory is starting to rot, decay, crumbling all around. They go through long tunnels, dark rooms, but when they reach an empty room they hear a noise and they turn up and things get really horrible.
Tem alguém aí? Ai, cara! Meu Deus do céu, velho! Sai daqui, velho! Sai, tem um bagulho ali, velho! Corre, cara! Corre, velho! Cara, tem um bagulho ali, velho! Tem um bagulho ali!
A white figure, with long, loose hair, standing motionless at a front door leading in. It spread its arms and legs out to the sides as if it was deliberately blocking anyone from approaching. Both men ran away in a panic. Never go back to that abandoned factory. If this was the case, would you run when you encountered such horrible things? Do you think there is something under the bed that pulls her in like that? I look forward to your comments in the comment section. Please register to share with everyone. Sincerely, thank you.